Hi, this is David Dixon with DWCLE Holdings. I want to thank you for taking a few minutes of your time to learn about what we have to offer in our commercial multifamily real estate investments, where you can passively earn double-digit returns and equity in perpetuity on our properties. So let's get going. Some contact info for us where you can reach David at CPD Homes, phone number, and our website where you'll learn a lot more about us, cpdhomes.com. So check it out. There'll also be some links there for the commercial platform. This is what the site looks like. And if you click on the passive investments, that'll take you through and introduce you to the process for us. So a little background on us. We started investing in real estate back in 2012 and have done so consistently since. In doing that, we flipped over 80 properties on the residential side with some conversions in that, in addition to recent acquisitions of several multifamily buildings. We go through pretty extensive and detailed and very transparent communication when it comes to doing our DL analysis and also our engagement of brokers and attorneys and such in the industry to ensure that everybody's aware of what we're looking for. And we relay that information to our investors so that you're very comfortable with the activity in the investments. So we are very data driven, and we do deep analysis to ensure that we're protecting ourselves and all of our investment partners. In doing that, we rely on a support system. We have a commercial mastermind group that we are members of and have been so for a couple of years now. There's members from all over the country. And then we have some local contacts here as well, including REM Property Management, who handles our day-to-day operations on the multifamily properties. We set up an entity structure for each building. There's the buying entity, and then the trickle down for the financial side, along with the CapEx side and the structure side. So we set that up, and that is always published so that everybody's aware of what's going on. In the commercial space, the exciting thing here is with multifamily, rents over the last 3 years are up 29%, excuse me. And what they're forecasting now is more closely aligned with what we traditionally project is a 3% year-over-year increase in rental income. So we look for value add Class B buildings. We want to be able to come in, do the work to increase the net operating income. And in doing that, we're looking at operational efficiencies. We are looking at deferred maintenance. We're looking at the condition of the building, the condition of the property, and then the units to ensure that we're enhancing the building, we're increasing rents, we're improving the community, we're improving the living environment for the tenants, and in turn, we're creating a strong and healthy performing asset that you can be an equity participant in. So we generally look at buildings up to about 150 units. At that 150 unit, you're generally in that 8 to 9 million range. So that's our benchmark, our threshold at this point in terms of what we're investing in currently. Again, contact info, please reach out, and we will set up a call when it's convenient for you to get into a lot more detail. Generally though, looking at the life cycle, we go through a 5-step process here. We do our discovery, where we're networking, we're reaching out, we're finding opportunities. Once they pass a very cursory threshold, then we go to a much deeper analytic through our underwriting process, put the offer out, negotiate, and then once we bring a property into ownership, then we go through our renovation value add, often referred to as CapEx. Once stabilized, then the property is refinanced with permanent loan. What does that look like from an investment standpoint? We put out the information for the investment opportunities for your own analytics. We do a Q&A, happy to answer any questions. We do, this is all through the SEC. There's a subscription agreement, private placement memorandum term sheet, and operating agreement that is all shared, and it's on our platform that you can view, and there's signature requirements for that. Then we go through during the stabilization, there is a pref payment that goes out quarterly, And upon stabilization, then we proceed to the refi period. And at that point, we then return all of the initial debt service with the bank and the private capital. The equity that you then own in the building is maintained in perpetuity. So you have a share of net operating income for the life of the investment. This is the portal that we use, cash flow. There's a link directly from our site, which then is where you would find the details of the opportunities that are coming up, and also the maintenance of the existing projects that we do have, where we are uploading pictures, financial performance, and progress reports. And so all that information is available at all times. It's put out quarterly, however, and then we also encourage people to walk through the buildings if it is convenient for them as we're doing the work. When it comes to, when you look at your investment mindset, do you look at high risk, high yield? Do you look at low risk, low yield? Or would you rather have the best of both worlds, which would be a high yield and a low risk environment, which we feel that what the multifamily commercial investments offer, where we are looking at double-digit returns with an investment that is secured and stabilized by an asset. You're not going to find that in the stock market by any means. So we do offer this as a 506B, where it's both accredited and non-accredited. To establish that and to establish the required relationship. That's why we really want to spend some time and get to know you, and vice versa. We want you to be comfortable with who we are as people, in addition to the investments that we do have to offer. So here's some of the buildings that we currently own. They are all in, in Northeast Ohio. We do have a development project on the west side. There's an existing building on site. We're going to do it ground up construction. And the other two large buildings that you see there on the front, there's a mid-rise building and a different property type, which is the garden style two-story building as well. So we've got some diversity. We've got some things and experience that we're very comfortable with doing, and we want to engage you and educate you a little bit more about us and the process. So again, here's the contact info. So, give us a shout, and let's set up a call, and we'll take it from there. Thank you so much for watching, and look forward to hearing from you.